What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. Many of you guys have seen on Twitter that this is very spontaneous and none of us really expected it, especially me. I didn't really expect this at all whatsoever. What's up? I'm Gunther the Great. Welcome back to Guns Locked, and today we're talking about how Jaden Smith cut his dreadlocks. Just a little breakdown of Jaden Smith. He is an actor, a songwriter, an artist, and a rapper. And he is really known for his dreadlocks in the dreadlock community, and he's really known for his music. He's really known for his movies. He's been in The Pursuit of Happiness. He's been in The Get Down, which The Get Down Season 1 Part 2 has just dropped, and it's out right now. But besides all of the other things of Jaden Smith, let's jump straight into how his hair started and how his hair finished. Now you can tell in this picture that this is before the dreadlocks, before they even took any shape or form. But just looking at the way that the start of his dreadlocks looked, about when they were 2 to 3 inches, it looks as if he did sponge rub or towel rub, just from the look of it, because that's how my hair looked when I started mine as well. But this looks like he barely started his dreadlocks right here. And this is the first picture I've ever seen of him with dreadlocks, so when I seen it, I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting that he's starting dreads. Now a little bit along the line, he's had his hair for about, I would say, 2.5 years in this picture. And then here's another one. He's with his sister Willow, and they both have dreadlocks, if you guys can see. But this is a famous hairstyle he always wears, his little pineapple top, and he ties it up, and he does band up a lot of his dreadlocks and makes them into kind of wicks. And you can see Odell Beckham in the background. I just noticed that. That's funny. His hair has always just looked really nice. And then a little bit long down the line, just yesterday someone commented on one of my vlogs videos and said that Jaden Smith cut his hair. And then I searched it up, and the first thing I see is him with the bleached hair. And here he's with his girlfriend at the beach walking around holding her hand or whatever, and his hair looks super dope. So I was like, maybe he didn't cut his hair, maybe he just dyed it. It just looks really dope. And then this picture looks really awesome. Just the color of his hair looks really dope. It goes really good with him. And then here's another picture that I found this morning, I guess before the cut. Now you can tell that his hair up close is a little messy, but that's with everybody's dreadlocks, you know? Even my hair up close is like very messy and very frizzy. And I was looking at some of the notes on this photo that he was cutting it because he didn't like how the blonde looked. Now that could be wrong. That could be something just that someone made up. It could be something that he really wanted to do because he didn't like the color of it. And then I click on a photo of him with his dad holding his hair, and his hair is completely off of his head, and I was like, holy smokes, you really cut his hair. Now, am I like bummed out that he cut his hair? No, but this is something that I was like, whoa, what the heck? So I jumped on this as soon as possible to let you guys know, like, hey, Jaden Smith cut his hair, if you guys have not yet already seen it. And it's pretty interesting to see that he's grown his hair for so long. Just the way he looks at life and the way he like lives his life, I thought he was gonna have his dreads forever. I don't know why, but that's pretty interesting to see where he started and where he ended up, because I remember, I think I listened to one of his songs when he barely started his dreads, so I seen that he had them. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting how his hair looks, because I never seen anybody do it like that, or how his hair started. And then I started my dreads right after that, and it's pretty interesting to see like the growth at the same time, because I get to like almost compare my hair to his, even though his hair was about like at least half a year or a year longer than mine. When anybody like news or Twitter or anything posts a picture on the internet about a celebrity or anything like that, it's usually from a while back, or sometimes it usually is. So I was comparing with how his hair was about a year, so I was always like a year behind, but it wasn't like a really comparison thing. But it's pretty interesting to see how far he came along the line, and then he ended up just cutting him without like no notice. I mean, he doesn't have to give notice, but it was really cool to see him just like cut his hair. And then this is the last picture of him with a little buzz cut, and it's like, what the heck, I never expected Jaden Smith to be like this. And it's really, I don't know, it's cool. It's like, yo, you can cut your hair's not you. And that's what I want people to notice as well, is like, your dreadlocks are not you. You are you, and be you. Don't be your dreadlocks, or don't let your dreadlocks be who you are. Don't let them portray you, because people like have a bad stigma with dreadlocks. They think that people do like drugs with them, and there is people who do drugs with dreadlocks, but that's everybody, you know. And there's a bad stigma on dreadlocks, which is pretty weird, but that's a whole different talk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys didn't know that he cut his hair, comment down below. And if you guys are bummed, or if you're happy that he cut his hair, comment that down below. And if I should do more of these spontaneous videos in the future, definitely let me know and hit that thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go check out my vlog channel. The link is always in the description, and it's on my related channels, or it's my main channel on my page, so go check that out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.